I was trying to upload speed was basically non-existent. I went to pull out the Ethernet cable. As I did so, you know, there's like that little plastic prong. It went underneath my thumbnail into the fleshy bit and then cut me. Indescribable pain. Absolutely horrendous. And then I started bleeding out my thumb, and because of the pressure that the thumbnail created, it was kind of like spraying out, out of my thumb as I was like trying to figure out what was happening. I'm not going to say I didn't cry a little bit. It was absolutely horrible. I didn't even know that was a possibility. At no point in my life have I gone to plug in an Ethernet cable and even had the thought, oh, that might go underneath my thumbnail and cut me open. That's insane! Why did that happen? Today we're going to be building this Sensational Santa papercraft. This is a simple one-page toy. It consists of 4 pieces. Here's a look at the final product that we'll be building. It should be in the stream thumbnail as well. This is a free papercraft, so if you were watching and you wanted to build it as well, you can download it from Fold Up Toys. I like to use the craft knife to kind of get in there. Areas that would be quite difficult to get in there with a pair of scissors. You can see here how I'm pivoting using my little finger here over here, kind of brace myself as I turn around in a circle. And that lets me do nice tidy curves. I try and do, for Christmas, try and release something free. But the last few years, I've just not had the time. Like December's and November are a really busy period because a bunch of companies suddenly remember they haven't got anything planned for Christmas, and so they hire me to make things for them. Hello, John. I hope your thumb heals quickly. Me too. Oh, it hurts real bad. See on the back of this Sensational Santa papercraft, there's a to and from box. So this also makes for a fun Christmas card. Like a lot of the Fold Up Toys Christmas designs, they start life as a Christmas card that I send out to clients I've had throughout the year, and basically say, you know, thank you for hiring me. Have a nice Christmas. But, you know, nudge, nudge. If you need anything designed for Christmas, here I am. Give me a call. And then they end up as free downloads eventually. This toy, the Sensational Santa, originally was released in 2019 as one of those Christmas client Christmas cards. Like when the pandemic hit and everyone was suddenly working from home, very little changed for me. But my other half started working from home. And we had to share this teeny tiny office. It was just big enough for me to work in. And all of a sudden, we had to fit an entire other office in there so they could work from home. And it was miserable. It was very unpleasant. It was the space was so small that if we rotated our chairs at the same time, the back of our chairs would hit each other. I think all relationships might get a little bit stressful when you're never more than like 5 feet away from each other. Like when the pandemic first started, it was all comfy cozy. I hooked up a second monitor and we watched all of the Shrek films. At a certain point after Shrek Forever After, it stopped being quite so cozy. Although it was difficult, now that things have kind of gone back to normal, I do kind of miss just having someone else in the room. I go a little bit stir crazy because I just work in a room on my own all day. Here's the thing, you might have just seen me sneeze and not cover my mouth with my hand and thought that was gross. Here's the thing, I'm in the office alone. It's only me who's going to interact with my own snot and germs, right? And if I cover my hand with it, now I've got to deal with my hands. Now I've got to, and I'm touching stuff. I'm touching paper that's going to get stained with snot and stuff. It's actually more hygienic for me to sneeze over my shoulder. Get it? Plus then if someone's sneaking up behind me, sneeze to the eye. They weren't expecting it. No assassins are going to sneak up on me. They're going to get sneezed in the eye. So here it is, the Sensational Santa papercraft. Makes for a really good last minute Christmas card if you forgot to pick one up. You can download it for free at folduptoys.com. I hope that you have a sensational festive season. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a good one. And if you don't and you celebrate something else, I hope that whatever your holiday is, I hope that it goes off really well and you have a great time. And if you don't celebrate anything at all, maybe come up with an excuse to celebrate, because life is short, the world is bleak, and there's always a reason you can find to celebrate.